Hey, third graders! Today is May 19th, and our lesson is called Math, Poetry, and Riddles. So, we've been doing poetry and reading, and I thought it'd be kind of fun. I know you've probably come across some math poems, but I have a bunch to share. I am going to start the presentation here, and I'm going to share a poem from the beginning of the year. You might remember this poem. Let's see if you do. Math about me. Numbers, numbers all around. Everywhere they can be found. Numbers tell how old I am and how many people in my fam. How much I weigh and just how tall. Where I live, and that's not all. Numbers are a part of me. Money, time, and history. When to wake up and when to eat. What size shoes to buy for my feet. How much money something costs. A number to call if my dog gets lost. I don't know where I would be if numbers weren't a part of me. I have another poem you can see here. It's an acrostic poem. Math makes me use my brain. Arithmetic is fun. Takes time to learn. Hooray for math. Getting us to think about math a little bit, third graders. I haven't read Math About Me since the beginning of the year. All right, this poem is by Betsy Franco. As I'm reading the poems today, I want you to think about connections you might have to these poems, all right? And that's what you're going to be sharing today is connections that you have with any of these poems. Not all of them, but maybe one that you think about or that you connect with as I read. Math Makes Me Feel Safe by Betsy Franco. Math isn't just adding and subtracting. Not for me. Math makes me feel safe, knowing that my brother will always be 3 years younger than I am. And every day of the year will have 24 hours. That a snowflake landing on my mitten will have exactly 6 points, and that I can make new shapes from my tangram pieces whenever I feel lonely. Math isn't just adding and subtracting, not for me. Math makes me feel safe. This is from the Near the Window Tree by Carla Kuskin. Is 6 times 1 a lot of fun? Or 8 times 2? Perhaps for you. But 5 times 3 unhinges me, while 6 and 7 and 8 times 8 put me in an awful state. And 4 and 6 and 9 times 9 makes me want to cry and whine. So when I get to 12 times 10, I begin to wonder when I can take a vacation from multiplication and go out and start playing again. Nature Knows Its Math. This is by Joan Bransfield Graham. Divide the year into seasons. 4. Subtract the snow, then add some more. Green. A bud, a breeze, a whispering behind the trees, and here beneath the rain-scrubbed sky, orange poppies multiply. Ooh, I love orange poppy flowers. Living Math Limerick. I once thought that math was a bore. Arithmetic gross to the core. My textbook I tossed. To tests said, get lost. And now I like math more and more. This is by J.M.M. All right. I better move myself here so you can read triangle. I am a very special shape. I have 3 points and 3 lines straight. Look through my words and you will see the shape that I am meant to be. I'm just not words caught in a tangle. Look close to see a small triangle. My angles add to 180 degrees. You learn this at school with your ABCs. Practice your maths and you will see some other fine examples of me. Both of the poems on this page are shape poems or concrete poems, and this last one is called The Kite, and it's written by a girl in India and who was 16 at the time. I fly so high in the sky, brightly dyed, I soar and glide. The wind is my guide as I flutter and slide. I entertain and enthrall when I face a squall. Although I'm small, I'm visible to all. Ecstatically, everybody can see me. I scan the beautiful skyline. I dance in the warm sunshine, yet freedom can never be mine. I'm restricted by a mere twine. All right, I hope you made a connection to one of these poems today, third graders. And that, oh, I got to move myself again. That's today's assignment. I want you to spend a bit of time. You can even replay the video and look at the poems I read. You could even look at the poems, pause, and read them to yourself. And I want you to choose a favorite poem. I want you to make a connection to a poem and share that with your teacher today. Okay? We make connections all the time when we are reading in life. It may have happened to you, or maybe you have a friend. You might have read about it somewhere else or seen it on TV or in a movie. So I want you to make connections. I connect with the poem blah blah because it reminds me of when such and such happens, or because I think about this when I read it, or um, something in the nature of what it connects to. All right, before we go today, I have a few riddles for you. I hope you guessed them right. Here we go. If two's company and three's a crowd, what are 4 and 5? Give you a hint. If you multiply this number by any other number, the answer will always be the same. What number is it? A duck was given $9, a spider was given $36, a bee was given $27. Based on this information, how much money would be given to a cat? That's a good riddle. Let's see if you can figure that out. I'll tell you tomorrow. A duck was given $9, a spider was given $36, a bee was given $27. How much money would be given to a cat? I'll tell you tomorrow. What occurs twice in a week, once in a year, but never in a day? What occurs twice in a week, once in a year, but never in a day? The letter E. If there are 4 apples and you take away 3, how many do you have? Well, 3. You took them away. All right. Tune in tomorrow so that you can hear the answer to that riddle. And make a connection to a poem today. Share it with your teacher. And have a super day, third graders. Bye.